Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hi, Lala. So this is going to be your general energy reading for your Monday, August 10th, 2020. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So just because this is a reading dated for the 10th of August, it doesn't mean that it absolutely has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that is the message for you in that moment. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yes? All right, so like quick announcement, or I don't know, not really an announcement, but if you didn't catch it yesterday, I went live yesterday and I did a weekly check-in for everybody. I did it by element, earth signs. I started with the fire signs, then I went to water, then earth, then air. And it was a really great session. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I love all of you guys that were there and that were supporting, that were donating. Like, thank you so much. You guys are freaking awesome. And I really do think I want to do that more often. I really like having moments where I can just go live and chat with you guys. So I'm calling it my weekly check-in chat, right? So we're going to check in and then we're going to chat. We're going to check in on the energies and then we're just going to chat for a while. And I structured it where I started with the check-in for all the elements. And then right after that, I held a session in which if somebody wanted to make like a $10 donation and ask a quick little question, you could do that. Or we could just chat. We could just talk. If you guys had some questions, you wanted some information on something, we could just talk. Like it was so much fun. I really enjoyed doing it, and I definitely want to do it more often. So that's going to be on Sundays. Now the caveat here is that right now, I don't feel like I can always guarantee that I will be able to go live on a Sunday and do a weekly check-in, okay? But it's something that I definitely think I want to keep doing because I had a great time. We had so much fun. It was so much fun. So that's up right now. If you want to go watch it, go right ahead. And let me know what you think about it. Let me. Also, in terms of that weekly check-in, it's going to I use the energy oracle deck to get like a general story, and then I clarified with tarot. I think I want to keep changing things up, using different things. So like morning coffee has its format. I use tarot for that, and then I use oracle cards for guidance at the end. But that one's going to be a little bit different because I do want to change it up a little bit. Yes, and I have this enormous stack of cards here that need to be used, quite honestly. Anyway, okay, so that's that. Also, Patreoners, there is an oracle reading up on Patreon right now for you. It's all about the inner child. It's a really beautiful reading. I enjoyed doing it, and I was very happy that I did it because the messages that were coming through were really great. So that's up on Patreon. If you're not on Patreon yet, I highly recommend you do so. It's a great place. Patreon.com/Divine Conversations. Link can be found in the description box below. I do love readings there. I also do the Spirit Monthly Messages Part 2, but there are two different tiers, right? So Spirit Monthly Messages Part 2, that's $5. $7 is everything. Love, Spirit Monthly Messages Part 2, Oracle Messages, after hours readings, and maybe even specifically Twin Flame readings. If I'm guided to do that. I haven't been guided to do that in a while. I just heard myself say it because I'm over it. But it's not about me. It's really not about me. It's about you guys and the messages that you need. Hold on a second. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on just a second. Sorry. It's interesting, though, because I haven't really been called to, Spirit is saying Twin Flame messages still come through me, but I haven't really been called to do like an official Twin Flame reading in like weeks. Huh. Go figure. Okay, anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, let's get started with the reading for today, shall we? Oh, we shall. Okay. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, August 10th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, guys, 5 shuffles. Let's get into this. 1. Para el colectivo. It's el colectivo. Someone told me it was la colectiva, but it's el colectivo. Right? ¿Verdad? I'm working on it, you guys. 2. Yikes. 3. 4. Y 5 para el colectivo. Okay, here we go. What do you guys want to talk about today? All right, so at the bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Magician. And the message that's coming through the Magician so far is to continue manifesting. Keep your goals in mind, all right? First card that came out is the 3 of Cups. And the first thing I felt with the 3 of Cups was, I felt some sort of happy connection. Who's that? That's Georgie. That's George. I can tell by the tone of the crow. That's Georgie. Anyway, okay. So when the 3 of Cups came out, immediately I felt like there was some sort of happy union, a happy meeting, a happy collective energy, a good bond, a good friend circle, something like that. But then as I was about to explain it, I heard a happy marriage and a happy family life. Because then also, right after the 3 of Cups came out, the 2 of Cups came out and fell right on top of it. And then we have the Fool, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. But this kind of flew out to the side and was kind of sideways. And I feel like there's some sort of leap of faith that's necessary here, that someone either needs or wants to take. But to be quite honest, I feel like someone might be holding on to something for dear life, or with this Ace of Swords here, either someone is starting to understand what they need to let go of and starting to understand that they need to, take a leap of faith, or you're trying to figure it out. There could be some sort of investigation that is happening in order to understand what it is that actually needs to be cut out of the situation here for you. I mean, I want to say somebody's going to take a leap of faith, but I don't know if I can really say that right now. Spirit is saying it's pending, it's in the works. Okay? And then we have some more cards here. Oh. This is some really contradictory energy, I'm not going to lie, because now we have a bunch of other cards that have fallen out. They were face down, and so I started with what fell out face up, right? And in this face down pile, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, the Lovers. So there you go. We have the Lovers and we have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this we could be yeah, Spirit just said union energies. Okay, all right. And then we have the 8 of Cups here. But then we also have that with the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. But at first I was thinking this was kind of contradictory, like someone but now I see that in walking away from something, somebody goes from boredom or feeling left out. This is kind of, 4 of Cups is like an unrequited love type of energy. Someone feeling like they're not loved, someone feeling that they're not appreciated, going from that to wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. But the decision is still pending. That's what I'm hearing and that's what I'm feeling. And what's necessary right now is to consistently do the work. Keep putting in the work. Eight of Pentacles. If you've been working on something, if you've been working on building something, if you've been working on growing something, possibly a relationship, developing some sort of whatever, a business, a partnership, whatever, don't worry about anything else other than just keeping the consistent work, Eight of Pentacles, that you've been putting in all along. Because it's really paying off. The Sun. And the Sun is illuminating something about a relationship here that is really true and honest and heartfelt. This is a really beautiful thing. Even if things don't necessarily look the way that you might want them to, or the way you think they should look right now on the surface, it doesn't matter, because the Sun is shining and it's influencing some sort of departure, leaving the past behind. Eight of Cups. Stay in your manifestation mode, the Magician. Stay in your boss mode, the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. Oh, wow, to the King of Pentacles. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was diving down the rabbit hole. I need to stop doing that. Stay in your manifestation mode. All right. Continue the work that you're doing. Don't stop now. Because if anything else, it's showing someone how they may not really be appreciated the way that you could appreciate them potentially, or it's showing, or it could at least be showing them the potential of what type of appreciation they could get. I really feel like this Four of Cups to the Eight of Cups is someone coming out of some sort of boredom or some sort of feeling. Spirit keeps saying feeling left out in the cold or lack mentality. That's more of the Five of Pentacles, but I understand why it's coming through as the Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups is boredom, is feeling unrequited love, is feeling like, no, I don't really know if I can do that. And that could come from some sort of a sense of a lack mentality within the certain relationship or the job situation that you might be in, or maybe just like a family situation. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I want to get to some clarification now. And specifically, I want to start with this Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Y cinco. All right, so what's this Nine of Cups, Four of Cups energy here? Okay. Oh, Jesus. All right. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles again, and we have the Fool again. Like, literally, we have this same energy again. One here, and one here. But now we have it with the King of Pentacles. And then we also have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. But then... All right, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this is confusing me. This is really confusing me, because I guess what I want to say is, what do you want? What do you want? Like, you're bored. You're not satisfied here. Four of Cups. And yet, I can't tell if this Four of Pentacles is someone letting go and thus taking a leap of faith, or if or if you want to, or someone wants to take a leap of faith and yet they won't allow themselves to. But see, with the devil underneath the deck, followed by the Six of Swords, I guess this is your advice. Let go of the toxicity, let go of the karmic ties, let go of the conformity, let go of the codependency, and move forward. Y'all are straight up confusing me right now. Like honestly, I don't know what you want. I don't know what it is you want. And maybe that's kind of the message from the universe right now. It's like, it's almost as if you've prayed for whatever is happening for you, or whatever has come to light for you, or whatever has showed up for you, and yet now that it's here, you're still stuck in your ways. You're not letting go. And the universe is like, but this is what you wanted, isn't it? This is what you asked us for. Like literally, this happiness and wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, the opposite of what you're feeling right now, the Four of Cups, boredom, lack, not feeling loved, not feeling appreciated, not feeling like you really want to engage with whatever it is you're engaged with any longer. You don't want to do that anymore. Your wish fulfillment is right here, and yet you're sitting here stuck, connected to these energies, not letting go. Maybe there's fear involved. I don't know. Okay. All right. So since this came out again, Four of Pentacles and the Fool, I'm going to clarify it here. Four of Pentacles and the Fool. Let's talk about this a little bit more here. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Okay. All right. We have the Hierophant, Death, and the Magician. Now, okay, in some cases, maybe this message is that someone doesn't want to let go of something, but in a good way. It's like, I just heard the marriage is possible. Someone doesn't want to let go of you. Someone doesn't want to let go of the connection that you have with them. And this is not. God bless. This is freaking confusing, because there's some sort of connection here. Divine connection. The Lovers with the Two of Cups. But then there is a karmic connection that's standing in the way. And okay, so I guess somebody wants to let go of the karmic connection, Four of Cups, so that they can have their wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Okay, and so Spirit is saying now that someone is in the process of doing that. So this Four of Pentacles really could mean letting go of something that's been long-standing and taking a leap of faith in terms of that. Okay, the Hierophant, Death, and the Magician. The Hierophant can speak to teaching and learning. So I guess in some cases, for some of us, or for some of you out here, this is a situation in which you have learned sufficiently. You've learned enough of a lesson and you're now ready to let go of this. You're ready to go through the transformation. Others of you, this actually really could be a marriage that's developing, because the Hierophant and Death can represent a marriage. And as I said that, I just saw 9/11. Look it up. Okay, well, 9/11, the number 9/11, go to that sacred angel numbers, Sacred Scribes, angel numbers, whatever, Joanne, Sacred Scribes, or whatever that website is, and look it up. But I've been seeing 9/11 a lot, or pretty frequently, and recently, and 9/11 can mean that you're very close to your goals. And I just heard, don't give up now. So, okay, all right, so maybe this leap of faith is actually coming pretty soon. However, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. You have to keep persevering. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a. This is you can't rush this, especially if you're trying to. If you're developing a relationship with someone with intentions of like settling down and like really having a life partner, getting married or something like that. This is not something you can rush. You have to take this slowly, step by step. Okay. All right, I want to get one more clarification, and I'm going to go to this other big pile here. So we have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Nothing else, huh? Okay, so you have Temperance in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Underneath the deck at first was the Three of Swords, and then I shuffled a little bit more to get a little bit more, and I didn't get anything, but the Four of Swords is now at the bottom of the deck. You guys, I have no idea what's going on here. I have no idea what's going on here. This is such a contradictory energy. It's like, what? Like, I'm literally drawing blanks right now. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Temperance in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. So this is a situation in which it's completed. There's no need to struggle. And I think this is why I was getting confused. If you're in a position right now where you really want to take a leap of faith, or you know there's a leap of faith out there that you can take, or you know there's a brand new direction that you want to go in, if you know that there's a relationship that you want to leave behind because either something better or new has presented itself, or you just know it's time to go, you gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. With Temperance in reverse here, they're saying there's no more alchemy left. There's nothing left to work out. It's time to move forward. It's time to move on from this toxic narcissistic relationship is what I just heard. You've been working and working and working and working, trying to get this to come together. Literally trying to get this to come together, because Temperance is alchemy, right? It's taking two different compounds and fusing them together. And yes, that takes work. Yes, that takes time. That's not something that's going to happen overnight. That's not something that's going to happen immediately. However, in this situation, it's time to just walk away from this. You have the Eight of Cups here. Okay? And if this is a relationship, you have a relationship here that's superficial, Two of Cups, and then you have another bond that's way stronger, like spiritually guided, like divine union, like universe playing matchmaker here. And quite frankly, what I want to say is it's what you've always wanted. The Sun. It's a situation that is way better socially for you. Maybe it's not what it looked, maybe it doesn't look the way conventional situations or conventional relationships look, but quite frankly, this Three of Cups, the first time, the moment it came out, I felt like this was a happy community. Like, this was a really good match. Not only would you be a good romantic match for this other person, but like maybe this other person or you just fit really well in the circle, you know? I want to shuffle one more time here. What else can you tell us about this, Spirit? But then we get the Five of Wands. You guys, with the High Priestess in reverse, we get the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Come on, you guys. And then Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. But then the Two of Swords is underneath that. Like, with the Three of Swords, and then we're back to the Knight of Pentacles. and the Queen of Swords, and the Empress, and the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Jesus Christmas. And the Six of Swords again, and then Strength again, and then the Devil again. Justice. This is frustrating. This is very frustrating. I feel like someone is going back and forth between a decision. Might be going back and forth between two people. Inner conflict. 5 of Wands. This also could be the opinions of other people that are getting in the way, or that are influencing you, that are... Oh, hi, Gecko. The Gecko's still here, you guys. That are putting their 2 cents in, and I'm not saying they're like directly affecting you, but they are having some sort of an effect, because they're it's like they're throwing wrenches in the system. Maybe this is a situation in which, you know, you feel good about it at one point, but then all of a sudden somebody comes in and says some shit that really fucks you up, and now you're all like, ah, damn, I don't know about this anymore, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're allowing, at that point, you're allowing others to affect your decision, to stick their hands where they don't belong, to stick their noses where they don't belong. You have the High Priestess with the 4 of Cups again, but they're both in reverse. Someone is not listening to their intuition. Someone is not trusting in the universe. You have this divine opportunity right in front of you, and yet for some reason you're choosing not to take it. Maybe you don't feel worthy enough. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this 4 of Cups again. I just heard divine love is waiting for you. Like, it's right in front of you. It's staring you in the face, and you are not allowing yourself to take it because you don't trust. Maybe you don't trust the universe. You don't trust your higher self. I don't know. I don't know where I want to go from here. I'm sorry, I'm pausing like this because it's like, do I shuffle again? Okay, I'm just gonna get one more closing shuffle. I'm sorry guys. I'm just gonna get one more closing shuffle. Yeah, let me use a different deck. Use a different deck. Just 3 shuffles here. 1. A closing message, please. Help us decide. Help us figure out what to do, because this... 2. Good Lord. I don't like this energy. I don't like this feeling. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like there's somebody here that is heavily rooted in their ways. King of Pentacles. And doesn't want to change anything, and yet sees this opportunity developing in front of their eyes, and it's like, oh my God, that's like, I want that. But they're stuck here. 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles. You guys, 4 of Cups came out twice so far, from both decks we were using so far. Someone is not taking up an opportunity, and I don't understand why. The only reason I can say is because they're very rooted. King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Where's that 4 of Pentacles? 4 of Pentacles twice, King of Pentacles. It's like, if you're waiting for someone to make a move, man, I don't know if you should wait anymore. I don't know if you should... No, Eric, that's not true. Because the beginning of the reading, we said, stay consistent. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you just need to give this person more time, or maybe you need to give this situation more time to develop. Yes, Spirit just said that. Okay. But I'm getting frustrated in this, so I can only imagine what this person feels like. This King of Pentacles here, whomever this is, whether this is you, it could be a man, it could be a woman, it doesn't matter. It's just someone that's very... I don't want to say stuck in their ways, but that's kind of what Spirit just said. Closing message. And then we'll get into our oracle things. The closing message, please, Spirit. What is the last... How do we... What... Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords in reverse now. Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, Jesus Christ, the King of Pentacles came back out. All of this came out in reverse, though. Okay. Well, okay, that's pretty clear now. Spirit just said the leap of faith is happening. This is not a happy marriage. This is not a happy home life. This is not a situation that is balanced and reciprocal. This is not teamwork. There is no illusion to be had here any longer. You've got to. Someone is seeing this clearly now, and someone is saying, "No, I'm not staying in this commitment any longer." Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords. Someone has got to see this clearly. Someone has got to see the situation that they've been holding on to for so long for exactly what it is. Because it's not going to change otherwise. I got to start a new file. Hold on just a second. Hi. Okay. I just heard decisive action is being taken. You do not need to worry about this. This is clear. At this point, it's clear. Okay, so maybe what we were talking about earlier in the reading was someone being indecisive in the past. And this Four of Pentacles can either be someone holding on to something, or someone needing to release something, or someone actually letting go. This could, I mean, I was just feeling such an indecisive energy at one point. But now with all of the, like, Spirit just straight up and down. I mean, you can't, the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Swords is truth, is clarity, is honesty, is integrity. And now we have all of this in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups. It's as if, coupled with this Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it's like, how could you not see this clearly at this point, you know? How could you not see, I'm hearing, how could you not see that the marriage is detrimental? There's no teamwork. And this doesn't have to be a marriage. It could just be a long-standing relationship. It could be a business partnership. It could be friendship. It could be a family dynamic. It really could be anything. Spirit is saying marriage specifically, but I'm hearing that as like an agreement, a bond, you know, or something like that. How could you not see that this isn't working for you? So if I just saw 144. Okay, fine. And I was just about to say, because I just saw 144, and I was just about to say right here, if you're dealing with a situation right now in which you're the divine partner and someone else is the karmic, you have just got to keep it consistent. Eight of Pentacles. Because you are showing them that everything that they need to see right now in order for them to understand how unbalanced and unreciprocal and how this situation that they're in is. If you want to be a team player, 222 on the counter. If you want to be a team player with this person, then you need to continually show up as a team player. You have got to prove that to them. Because right now they're dealing with some bullshit that's like, I don't know if I could trust anybody in love. And that could very well be why this person is still staying with this karmic partner. Because it's like, shit, I don't think I can get anything better. I might as well just stay here. It's not like I can really trust anybody else. And I really don't feel like I want to put the time and effort into getting to know somebody new. However, the universe may be facilitating that for you already. So just go with the flow. Keep it cute, keep it consistent, honey. That's all you gotta do. And quite frankly, look, if you're looking for a marriage, if you're looking for a long-term relationship, if you're looking for a life partnership, you've got the rest of your life. So why rush anything? Where's that Knight of Pentacles? I don't know. It's not here now. It was at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah, so it's back in there. Yeah. All right, Oracle guidance. And we are going with the Sacred Rebels today. Sacred Rebels. Brace yourselves, kids. Get comfy, because this deck tends to be a little long-winded. But let's see what we get for today. All right. Oracle guidance for today's reading, please, Spirit. Closing message for today. Closing message. There it is, right there. All right. Pandora's gift is at the bottom of the deck. I think somebody feels like you might be on the verge of opening up Pandora's box, which can be a little bit of a disaster sometimes, but I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. I think someone is looking at this situation like, holy shit, there's fear there. It's like, holy shit, what am I about to get into? Like, what's going to happen if I actually dive into this? Only good is going to come of this situation. If you're really truly aligning with someone that the universe is like playing matchmaker for you, only good, ultimately only good can come from this situation. The Sun and the Lovers, okay? But your oracle card is card number 43, Come to Life. Wow. Oh, God. Okay, hold on, kids. Hold on. Woo. And actually, I think this is one of the longer ones, too. Here it is. Yeah, it sure is. But you know what? I'm reading it. Here we go. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. Sorry, I'm scratching my nose, but like, yeah. Oh boy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony of habitual reactions. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep, sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. It is so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact ritual, sing, or dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraint, and that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. You may want to analyze, or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are getting in touch with feeling. Learning how to access your feelings allows you to learn how to access your intuition, creative inspiration, and genuine internal guidance. These aspects flow from the same place and are often couched within your feelings in the form of emotions as well as physical sensations. The journey underneath the mind and into a sensual, emotional connection with your feelings, emotions, and body is for a sacred purpose. It is a part of your path. You are one of sacred but powerful minority that have chosen to come into a body and live consciously within it. That may seem like it applies to everybody, but when you experience it for yourself, you will realize this is actually rather rare. There are plenty of bodies without a spirit really residing within to care for, love, and honor them as a sacred animal. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep human culture in balance. but only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of the task and move beyond the mind and into the body. This is especially so if you have drawn the, oh, well, no, we didn't draw that. Okay. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey in a constructive rather than controlling or undermining way. If so, talk, converse, share. If not, then you will need to be more resourceful in how you support yourself through your awakening process, at least until you attract some more conscious connections into your life. It is likely that these connections are already on their way, just because you are working with the energy of this oracle deck. This is especially so if you, no, we didn't draw that either. Okay. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal, do your dances, paint your pictures, create your creations, be kind to your body, listen to it and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will also be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. The message of this oracle is be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are too awake for that now. There is no falling back into old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and it won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. You will certainly, eventually, celebrate it. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being in an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let it go. Grieve if needs be, celebrate if needs be, or do both and move on into this moment. There is another adventure awaiting you now. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body, feelings, and intuitions so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it, and it will embrace you. There you have it, kids. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have a fantastic day, 11/11, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading, for our next cup of next cup of coffee. Right, our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Bye.